Hi, welcome. I'm Alphedia Arara and welcome to my garden. So today I'm going to talk to you about why it's important to know about walk-ins, what walk-ins are, and signs that you might be a walk-in. Then I'm going to channel Archangel Metatron live because he's asked me to run a workshop on Saturday assisting walk-ins at this time. So we'll start with the fact that I personally am a walk-in soul. I walked into body in 2004, but I didn't know about this until 2010. So what do I mean by that? Well, we all have a soul, which is us, inside this physical shell that we call a body. And it's the soul that keeps us alive. It's the soul that leaves the physical body when we cross over, and the soul continues its journey onwards. Now, sometimes what happens is that a soul decides to depart the body and another soul comes in, and that is what a walk-in experiences. Sometimes they're known as soul swaps, and this was quite a rare phenomenon until recently, when Metatron has told me that there are now over 1 million walk-ins on Earth. Now, being a walk-in soul on planet Earth does present some challenges, because the walk-in soul generally is of a higher vibration than the soul that has just departed and has come to Earth with a mission, usually as a healer, as a channel, as somebody who understands the changes that are happening on Earth. But they take on this body, which means they take on the conditioning of the previous soul, the belief patterning, the DNA, and the karmic and ancestral issues of the previous soul. So I get a lot of walk-ins emailing me saying that they feel a bit like a cuckoo within their family. They think totally differently, they don't have much in common with their family, some of their friends, they're not sure why they're friends with them. And a lot of walk-ins can look back and think of the moment that the swap has happened, but for lots of other walk-in souls, they can't think of any trauma. There hasn't been a trauma. There's just been a soul contract with the previous soul, which meant that they have agreed to take on the karma or to clear particular issues to help the old soul ascend. Now, this can come with its challenges for walk-ins, and a lot of walk-ins actually struggle when they come into body. They struggle with the density of Earth, they struggle with coping with just daily life on Earth, especially if they've not really incarnated much onto the Earth plane before. I, in a way, was lucky. I've had many traumatic, but still many incarnations on Earth. And I had wonderful support from my husband, who walked in over 30 years ago. So he really had accepted the process, he had done a lot of work on himself spiritually, and that helped me process a lot of the changes. And a lot of walk-ins experience grief, they experience depression, they experience anxiety, and this is what Metatron is really wanting to help walk-ins with at this time. They may feel like, what's the point, I don't want to be here, this is not what I signed up to. They're maybe not getting the experience that they had previously thought they were going to get by coming on to planet Earth. So we talked about some of the signs you might be a walk-in. There's lots more information on my website about walk-ins. If you've not been on there before, www.elementalbeings.co.uk, you'll find the walk-in page. I'm currently writing a book about walk-ins and my experience and other people's walk-in experience at this point in time. But I've run 2 previous workshops for walk-in souls to help them channeling Archangel Metatron. Now, Archangel Metatron is known as the Angel of Ascension, and he's the Archangel that's really supporting and looking after walking souls at this point. But he wants to bring through a message for walk-ins, but also for people who are maybe not walk-ins, but part of your mission is to support walk-in souls that have come onto the planet. So you might be a healer, you might be a channel, you might be an author, spiritual facilitator, and part of your mission might be to support the souls who have come to Earth as walk-ins. So you might just be looking for some more information on that topic. But the reason that Metatron has asked me to run this workshop on Saturday is that the Intergalactic Council has realised that many walk-ins are struggling at this time, and they may be feeling a bit lost, and also they may be feeling that their mission or reason for coming is changing. Because I have met people who have had more than one walk-in experience, have come on my courses, and therefore they've had to process quite a lot. And Metatron says there's a new wave of walk-in souls going to be coming onto the planet, and they're going to be actually taking over the bodies of some souls who were also walk-ins. So this might be something that is going to be happening for you if you've been feeling a bit out of sorts lately, if you've been feeling a bit like, I don't know what the point in this is. Maybe it's just your soul is coming to the end of its cycle. It's come to do what it's come to do on Earth, and another soul is going to come in. So in the past that used to happen quite a lot. A soul, when I say in the past, I mean pre-2012, a soul would just come for 5 years onto Earth, do a particular mission, then leave, and the old soul would take over the body again. So I don't know what is going to be happening. I'm going to let Metatron now channel through me and see what he has to say for you all. Okay, now this is a topic that does bring up a lot of questions for people. A lot of amazing questions I've not even thought about asking about being a walk-in soul. So feel free to send me an email through info@elementalbeings.co.uk or through Facebook Messenger or on one of my group sites on Facebook if you want, and I'll try and assist you and guide you with any questions you may have about the whole walk-in phenomenon after hearing Metatron's message now. Okay, so on Saturday I'm going to embody him all day, which brings with it challenges for me. To dinner with Metatron was interesting. Last time I did this, I've only done this experience once before. Apparently I was even walking like a man, one of the participants who was in the Yerk said. So yes, this will be good for me to prepare to embody Metatron's energies also. Okay. Greetings, it is with great honour that I have this opportunity through Alphedia Arara to communicate with you. I am very honoured that so many of you feel the call of this spiritual phenomenon on Earth. And I have channeled previously before extensively about this topic, but what I wish to speak to you all today about is this new change that is processing in 2017. The Intergalactic Council has decreed that more higher vibration souls of light are required on Earth, but has also decreed that many walk-in souls who do not yet have the awareness this is what has occurred for them require to be woken up. Now, signs that you are a walk-in soul are an interest in spiritual phenomenon, a fast ascension, a deep interest in the changes that are occurring on the planet, particularly an interest in healing, environmentalism, channeling, crystals, but also a great spiritual awakening of your psychic abilities and an interest particularly in meditation. But what is to occur throughout this year is an upgrade or change to the mission that many walk-in souls have taken on. For some, you are struggling to see how you can fulfill your mission, or you are actually feeling now you're on Earth that this particular mission you signed up for is not satisfying your soul. So what the Intergalactic Council is offering this year is an opportunity to redraw your mission, to re-establish it, and perhaps to sign over to another soul a mission that you feel you are not able to accomplish. For it is of vast importance that those who are ascending through the light feel comfortable. Now, if it is only your ego that is blocking your ability to fulfill your mission and to do the work you came to do, then we will give you assistance and help if you ask, in order to make your path easier, to guide you to the healers, to the courses, to the crystals, and to the wisdom that is going to help you as a soul. For we do not wish to see any of you suffering at this time, and we wish you to awaken fully to the mission, to why you have come to Earth. And most of all, we wish to support you and to aid you with healing, to heal you, to integrate you more easily onto this grounded reality that is planet Earth. But my main message for you today is to know you are not alone. There are many others out there who can support you, love you, and guide you through this, and many, many, many more angelic beings of light and guides who are also crying out to you to remember they are here and for you to ask them for support at this time. I look forward to connecting with you all. You can just call upon me in your prayers and your meditations, or if you wish to have a deeper experience, then you may partake of the courses I will be channeling, not only through Alphedia Arara, but others who are being opened up to support the Walkins souls. Your missions are vital. We wish you to know you are deeply, deeply loved. Namaste and Adonai. Okay, so the wind has got up here a bit in Scotland, and I hope that Metatron's message resonated with some of you. If you require any assistance on this topic, you know where I am. My website is elementalbeings.co.uk. I'm Alphedia Arara Kensington on Facebook, or there's also the Elemental Beings group page. You're welcome to join and meet lots of other walking souls who are on there too, and who can love, guide and support you also. So thank you for your time today. Thank you to Metatron for coming through, and just sending you lots of love this spring and best wishes on your missions here on Earth. Namaste.